Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the New York Knicks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sidelines. This one could get very heated. A lot of competition on the floor as there are some playoff position implications, Clark, on the line here.
For sure, I tell you, considering what's in the balance, these teams have to be going all out. I expect playoff intensity right here.
Back to Walker. No good from outside. 4-on-3 break. King with the steal. Here's Williams. Finished off the break.
Well, I like how King looks to set up his guys. He's known as a scorer, but showing you there he can find the open teammate as well.
Henderson outside. Here's Johnson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Ask pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for New York. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I thought they really applied terrific defensive pressure during that game and really disrupted the ball handlers.
Yeah, generating lots of turnovers, capitalizing on the extra possessions they had.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. King against Maxwell. King, that's good.
Drawing a lot of contact night in and night out. This is one of the ways King earns his living.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against Milwaukee. Henderson for three. The rebound by Cartwright.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And there's the pass to King. Here's Walker. Rebounded by the Celtics. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Hey, you want to have some roadkill, get wins on the road? You've got to shoot the three ball well.
And they did exactly that. It's one way to silence the crowd. Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Now, here's Walker. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. King inside. He's guarded by Maxwell.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
The tray. Goes back up. He lays it in.
The closer Maxwell gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. Nice bucket.
On the wing, Williams. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Knicks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Williams.
And the technical free throw is good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. King, that's good.
And King is a spectacular scorer. I mean, even when you knock him around and try to get physical with him, he still finds a way to get it up and down.
Now, here is Bird. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And you know what else impressed me? Was how infectious his tenacity was. He was simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting a huge amount of rebounds, too.
Here's Henderson. A 20-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
Also a great job passing the ball. Clearly, they ran everything through.
And it's Parrish slamming it down.
The long arms of Parrish, using that incredible length to do damage on the offensive glass.
Knicks trail by 5. Williams outside. And it's Bird with the rebound. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. For 3, Henderson. The Knicks pull it in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 5. Bird passes to Maxwell. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Dennis Johnson. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Another thing they're doing well early on tonight is moving the ball. Playing selfless basketball, getting involved on the offensive plays. Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Walker finds Tucker for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
You do not want to let him get in a rhythm from out there.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 4. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Shot selection was the key for them in that last game, in my opinion.
We'll see if they can replicate that level of discipline going forward. You know Coach wants them to.
On the wing, Walker. Henderson defending. Here's Robinson. Kevin McHale pulls it in.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Good, nice job down low.
Let the big man eat down there. McHale excels at scoring on tight coverage, too.
And the Knicks with possession here. Outside Williams. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Parrish.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
And the basket by Maxwell.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Austin making some changes. Evans checked in for Maxwell. Maravich comes in for Johnson. And Buckner subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And how about the timing from him on the offensive glass? Positioning himself perfectly to capitalize.
Fires the 3. A second chance effort. And it's Parrish getting it to go.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Shoots the 3. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Celtics leading by 7. Outside Maravich. Here's Wedman. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich.
Still in the first quarter, and they've already carved out a double-digit lead.
In complete control thus far. They couldn't have asked for a better start.
And Boston has possession. To the paint. Here's Parrish. And it's Parrish with the jam.
They have set the tone in the paint, getting whatever they want.
Well, not much resistance, and if things don't change, this could turn into a blowout.
Passes it to Tucker. Here's Sparrow. Here's Cartwright. Good.
The length of Cartwright helps him on these difficult shots. Keeps his balance well, too.
Inside, Parrish. And it's Parrish with the jam.
You would think they were really feeling good in warm-ups because they started this game hot out of the gates.
And their shot selection has been excellent. Great patience shown by them.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Their efforts on the glass paid dividends in that first quarter in a big way.
Love the intensity they've shown us there, denying their opponent second chances at the cup.
Bird can't hit. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to King. It was not long ago that the slam dunk was banned in high school and college, but Mike, you know, it does seem like we're entering the era of the dunk. You think so?
Certainly looks that way. The league introducing breakaway rims a couple seasons back, an acknowledgement they need to withstand some punishment.
Does that take away, in your opinion, you love the game in every level, but does too much dunking, is that too much of a good thing?
Kevin, look at who you're asking that question to. You ever think I got close to the rim when I was playing? I have no idea what it's like to dunk a basketball.
King outside. Takes it inside. Second chance shot. Webster can't get the bucket. Boston leading by 11. And here's Maravich from the arc. Here's McHale. And slam dunk by McHale.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
Pass to Sparrow. From the baseline. King's shot is off.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
Three-pointer, Bird hits the three-point bomb. Bird's got 6.
And with Bird, you just assume ahead of time his three-pointer is going in. That's how good he is.
They get it again. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And here's Maravich from the arc. The rebound by Sparrow.
Well, that was a nice individual defensive effort there. Did a great job to contest the deep ball.
And King, here we go.
Crafty and cunning on the attack. King just knows how to score on the drive.
Celtics passing it around. McHale dishes to Maravich. Shoots from the elbow. McHale misses. Knicks trail by 12. Tucker, the pass to Sparrow. Back to Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
How about busting out the reverse throwdown?
I love it. You're right. That was special.
Showing how effective he is close to the rim.
The three. And another miss by Boston. The Knicks shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. King against Maravich. King's shot is off.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Here's King. And again, it's New York.
Tell you what, the mid-range game of King, exquisite. You got to respect that. Very creative at getting space to shoot from here.
Here's Bird. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Bird's got 11 points.
Nice job taking what the defenders give him. Those guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little more fire from the defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a new group in for the Celtics. Parrish is checked in for McHale. Maxwell comes in for Wedman. Dennis Johnson's checked in for Maravich. And it's Henderson for Buckner. Walker the pass to Williams. Takes a three. Grunfeld, no good. And so Bird will bring it out for Boston. On up the court. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
The floor general leadership of Johnson, outstanding at realizing when a teammate is open.
Knicks trail by 15. Over in the corner, Williams. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. Cartwright misses. Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And the shot goes down.
Playing well on both ends of the floor. Stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Williams from outside. Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Bird for 3. It's rebounded by New York. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Kept alive and finished off by Robinson.
Boy, the athleticism in a body of that size is unmatched. Look at Robinson go after that board.
Henderson for 3 and got hung up on the dunk. Not quite enough elevation there, I guess. Walker finds Williams. Off target with his 3.
And he needs to simplify things on offense. He's settling for too many outside shots and it's hurting his team.
Stolen by Walker. Here's Grunfeld. He was guarded by Maxwell. Williams' shot is off. Celtics leading by 15. A baseline J. The rebound by Cartwright. New York shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. To the middle. And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Very physical play by Cartwright. Defense just doesn't want to get in the way.
Snatched up. Maxwell. The layup off target. Knicks trail by 13. Walker the pass to Robinson. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Johnson. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Robinson. And that's now 7 points for Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The best defensive guard in the league. Dennis Johnson makes his opponents work for anything they get.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
5 seconds left in the first half. Here's King. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. For 3, and there he goes. Oh, and he gets it to go. Nails the buzzer beater.
Big time boost at the horn.
And the poise he showed to get a chance with that little time left. What a shot.
And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for the Celtics. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
And he's done so much damage from deep. Seems like he's knocking down every shot he takes from outside.
If the defense was hoping halftime would cool him off, they were wrong. He's been that hot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Henderson passes to Maxwell. Back to Henderson. Here's Bird. It's good from the top of the key. Bird's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Boston. Here's Williams. Down low, here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
We know Robinson loves to score in close. Give him space, and he'll punish you for it.
The pass to Henderson for three. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 14. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip.
When you've got Bernard King on your team, you're expecting big scoring nights. It's surprising when he doesn't go for big numbers. He's just that good.
I know, Mike, you love how guys are making plays for one another, and we've seen it all game long.
Yeah, a real balanced attack. Total team effort.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence. There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
New York shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Timeout, Knicks.
He'd like to get better from here, especially with the amount of times that King gets to the line.
Celtics leading by 12 to the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with two hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
How about that? Some volleyball skills out there.
Yeah, good word to use. Just tapping it up and tapping it again.
That takes great coordination.
Striping it from distance. No hesitation at all.
He's had it going, been aggressive from outside.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's King. And he drops it in from the low post. King's got 18 points.
That's too close for King, making the defense pay for letting him get that deep.
Henderson dishes to Johnson. Three-pointer. And Henderson gets it to go on the assist from Dennis Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Knicks trail by 16. Outside Williams. King outside. Outside Walker from the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
These squads are showing off now, showing us exactly what they can do from range.
Yeah, both teams are finding space to hurt each other from distance.
Henderson, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's King driving the lane. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Contributing heavily, doing his part on the offensive end.
He's got a great basketball IQ. He knows what'll get his team back in it.
Passes to Bird from the top of the key, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
You'll get tons of that from Henderson. Has a great feel for where his guys are on the floor.
Williams scanning the floor. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Johnson. Finished off the break. He's got 8.
Sticking to the basics. Hey, the fundamentals never go out of style. No reason to risk the fast break on a showboat shot.
Absolutely agree. Just take those easy points when you can get them.
Stolen by Henderson. Johnson, good. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Fantastic work inside from Johnson. Not bashful at attacking from the paint.
The Knicks have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it, and the shot is good. Bird's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense, keeping things simple and running their plays well.
Johnson, a wide open look. The long distance three is buried.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. McHale's checked in for Maxwell. And a switcher also for New York. Tucker's checked in. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Walker to end the run. And the three ball is good. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
And he's not someone you want to take lightly from there. The fault lies with the defense for allowing him to get a little bit of wiggle room. He'll hit those if you leave that much room. Needs to do a better job of closing out.
1:52 left in the third. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 6th assist on the night.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Celtics leading by 18. Henderson passes to McHale. Here's Bird, and it's Bird with the jam.
We see this often from Bird. He makes scoring look effortless.
1:30 left to play in the third. Here's Tucker, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Huge breakdown defensively. You can't leave him open. He's too good from deep.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Parrish outside. Henderson left side. Fires for three. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
The D has to at least honor Henderson's three because he can bury these triples.
The shot by Williams, no good. The Celtics shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it.
One-handed, threw it down with power.
Oh, he loves that move.
An iconic one for him.
It's Robinson high post. Into the lane. He gets it in there. 8 points for Robinson.
Nice take from Robinson. I like when he looks to exploit holes in the defense.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Bird passes to McHale. Yep, it counts. And that's 10 points for Kevin McHale.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Williams' shot is off.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And McHale gets it to go.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Outside Williams. Back to Walker to the left side wing. Pass to Robinson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
And here's Bird from the arc. That one misses. Outside Williams. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
A pesky defender. Johnson takes just as much pride into that side of the ball.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The Knicks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Tucker can't get it to go.
That's the way you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't give him any space.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
A nice shot by Bird.
He just makes scoring look so easy. Bird is especially dangerous from the mid-range area.
And here's Tucker. And a pretty unique situation, right, Clark? Starting with last summer's draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers paying to recover their draft pick.
And Kevin, I'm not sure if they're going to recover it at all. I mean, after the litany of first-rounders they traded away with the previous ownership group, I mean, the NBA allowing the Cavs to buy back picks over 4 drafts, man, I tell you, that could be a long rebuild for the Ohio fans.
Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's King, and the Knicks miss again. Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way.
And what a clever passer Bird is. Some of the dimes he drops are just out of this world.
And here are the Knicks. Here's Tucker. No good again that time.
Well, he wanted to get that made three right back, but no dice for him with the answer.
And it's good for 2.
Hey, a little contact never throws Bird off his stride. He shoots very well when contested. He can make tough shots.
New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. King, and some very quick points for him on that possession. King's got 22 points. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. To the left wing, here's Wedman. They get it back. Maravich, good.
Getting rewarded for all his work down low.
And that's what they want from him. If he goes unchecked on the glass, they'll end up with a lead like this more often than not.
Here's King. Rebounded by the Celtics. Bird's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Wedman. He kicks it to Maravich. Launches it. It's good from long range. Maravich has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Boston.
It's been a barrage of threes here in this last quarter, pouring it on from deep.
They were saving their best shooting for last, hitting 3 after 3.
Tucker drills the three-pointer. Tucker's got 9 points here in the second half.
You knock down the 3, so be it. I'll make one on you. Take that.
What an answer. Love the competitiveness of these guys.
No good from Bird. For New York, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's King. 2 points. That one goes. 24 points for him.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Out to the wing. Here's Buckner. That 3 off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They get it back. Fernston gets the bucket. Fernston's got his first points of the night.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Bird right side from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, the jump shot of Bird is so pure. He's got his mechanics down textbook style.
Maravich with the steal.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
They were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. They stuck to their game plan, and it's paid off.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Carr, he's checked in for the Celtics. Ainge comes in for Buckner.
And the team-first attitude of Cartwright, wanting to get it to his open guys.
Maravich kicks to Ainge. Takes the 3. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's King. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
This goes to Darryl Walker.
Boston's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Celtics passing it around. Here's McHale. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
At 6'10", long arms, McHale can shoot over defenders.
Outside, Walker. Fires from deep. Here's Robinson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Larry Bird.
First team foul.
And Mike, this is our 4th year with the three-point shooting line. How do you feel about the change now that it seems like it's not going away? It's here to stay.
Definitely makes for some interesting finishes and tactics. Teams haven't really used it that much. Seems more like a novelty at the moment.
How do you think these coaches, Mike, are coaching their teams with this three-point line in play?
I'm not sure every coach has bought into it, but there certainly are those who really believe in it, and you're going to start to see them up the numbers every game.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Celtics.
Mike, no question about this one, delivering a decisive victory here.
They were able to execute better and made the most of their chances. Fantastic performance from the whole roster.
You said it. In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Larry Bird.
His shot selection and his touch were really exceptional in this one. He kept finding ways to get the better of the defense.
Buckner the pass to McHale. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Not coasting to victory, they're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
That's how you do it. Keep it going through the checkered flag.
Williams gets the bucket.
They're really making a go of it, but perhaps too little, too late.
But you respect them for playing out the string.
To the right side. Buckner the pass to Ainge. Shoots over King. The shot's good from Ainge.
Well, these fans will certainly go home happy as they'll win going away.
And this crowd can take some credit. Their energy made the difference.
Offensive rebound. Robinson misses the layup. They are in complete control, coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right. Here's King. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Personal foul.
He's got a nice touch around the rim. The defense might be better off fouling him.
Here is Maravich. Clark outside on the wing. Ainge from deep. Here's McHale. Another shot, and the layup is good.
This is how talented McHale is. Able to score even with aggressive defense.
King outside. Shoots over Maravich. Off target. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Well, Clark, they put on a show for this home crowd, playing with a lot of precision and just having their way out there at the end.
Yeah, this place was buzzing, on fire. The energy was overwhelming. Fun to watch, but not so much fun for their opponents.
And that about wraps it up. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.